Oh my god. Wow. Hello. How are you? Can we kiss for a second? Hello.
Where's the rose? Who's making the rose?
What?
Who's making the rose?
I don't know.
I want to push your flowers.
It's okay.
They're so pretty.
You look beautiful. Give me a twirl. Wow. Nice. Lovely. I like the little tiara.
Thank you.
Look at me.
I love the sock color.
Do you like my kilt? Nice. Do we do the vouchers now?
If you want.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Took me a while to write these in a way that I was happy with them. Not because I wasn't sure of what I wanted to say, but because I wasn't sure how I wanted to say it. Then I thought to myself, with a little bit of help from you, why not mimic how we used to leave each other cute notes during our visits and special occasions? So here goes. I've slowly drip-fed into these words over the past few months, but as I sit here, dotting the I's and crossing the T's, it's the 30th of August, 1 week sleep before our big day. Don't cry. Where has the time gone? I remember that day we got engaged and all the weeks and months that followed.
Dear Stuart, it feels kind of impossible to find a starting point for this to tell you how much I love you and why and what about you it is that makes me struggle for words for once. The moment I first saw you, I knew you were special and different in a good way. Not in a weird way, good way.
In a good way.
And very good looking. You just had something about you that made me feel like time was standing still and it was just the two of us looking at each other across the distance. I was immediately drawn to you like a moth to a lamp, or the sun, lamp. I felt like you were meant to be my person, and I think after 9 years now that we're standing or sitting here, about to get married, it's safe to say that my feeling was right. When we met, I became whole. Loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done. I promise to love you in all our moments together. The good ones, the bad ones, the infuriating ones, and all the in-between. Whatever life may bring will be fine, because we're together. And I love you with all my being. And I can't wait to be your wife and share the rest of our lives together. Laughing, crying, fighting, and laughing again.
So on behalf of MKII and Stuart, I extend the warmest welcome to you all to the gorgeous Secret Herb Garden. What an amazing place to get married. And isn't Scotland just putting on a show for us today? Believe me, people on this side, she doesn't do that very often. And MKII and Stuart's is a rare case of love at first sight. So let's take a wee moment for a wander down memory lane to hear it. We actually have a strange string of coincidences to thank for throwing these two together for the first time way back in 2015. So she was visiting her best friend Laura in Berlin to dance the night away at the Cassiopeia and take her mind off everything. Now Stuart just so happened to be visiting Berlin with his friend Dave. The lads were on their way home from a big night out when Stuart spotted a neon sign in the distance and persuaded Dave that another drink in a hidden gem of a bar, that was just what the doctor ordered. And wouldn't you know it, that would be the Cassiopeia. Now Stuart said, when I first saw her coming down the stairs outside of the Cassiopeia, I was awestruck. And MKII, who remember was nursing a broken heart and so was really not in the market for falling in love with handsome foreign strangers, she couldn't help it. when she clapped eyes on Stuart, she said, I thought he was gorgeous and super handsome and way out of my league. Do you, Stuart, take Maui to be your wife, partner in life and one true love? Will you cherish your friendship and love her today, tomorrow and forever? Will you trust and honour her? Will you laugh and cry with her? Will you love her faithfully through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy, in sickness and in good health? Whatever may come, will you always be there for her? And as you have given Maui your hand to hold, do you now give her your life to keep?
I do.
Thank you. And same thing for you, Maui, when you're ready. Do you, Maui, take Stuart to be your husband, partner in life and one true love? Will you cherish your friendship and love him today, tomorrow and forever? Will you trust and honour him? Will you laugh and cry with him? Will you love him faithfully through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy, in sickness and in good health? Whatever may come, will you always be there for him? And as you have given Stuart your hand to hold, do you now give him your life to keep?
I do.
And with those lovely promises made, please go ahead and tie the knot. Hey!
We've had quite a journey over the last 9 years together. I couldn't have asked for a better partner to experience it all with, and I can't wait to have more adventures with you in the future. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. You bring out the best parts in me. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you have made and will make of me. Thank you for always encouraging me and forcing me to check my priorities. You're my best friend, my safe place, my heart, my home, and after today, I get to call you my wife.
The first sign of Maui being on the scene was when Stuart and Dave were due to be returning from Berlin. I'd messaged Stuart, when am I to pick you up from Edinburgh Airport? I didn't get a reply for obvious reasons. I messaged Dave a couple hours later and I was like, what is actually going on? When am I getting you? Dave replied, Stuart's not coming back, he's staying in Berlin. And I was like, oh, right, okay. So after hearing that Stuart wasn't coming back, the airport pickup was cancelled, Dave got left at the airport. I'm very glad that Stuart has managed to find somebody like Maui who's going to be able to put up with his nonsense and be there to support him.
But honestly, what really impresses me about you two is not just how good you are for each other, it's how strong your love is. It's beautiful to see. It's so lovely that you've managed to stay connected for years and over thousands of kilometers away. You stood by each other, and that's a testament to the depth of your love. And now we have to talk about socks. Yes, socks. A lovely example of your special kind of love. For those who don't know, when René and Stuart style themselves together, or René does, they both wear colorful socks with crazy patterns, like this one. Because they're both so extravagant. But that's not all. They're just not wearing socks with patterns. They each swap one sock of one sock pair with each other. So each of them looks like a little underdressed and confused by their own. But together, they look perfectly matching, and it's lovely to see how they complement each other. And I'm talking about those two, not the socks. It's a piece of clothing that makes their special bond visible to all who look very closely.
Welcome friends and family. So I'm honored to be here and celebrating the love and union of my beautiful daughter Renee and my handsome son-in-law Stuart. Well, it's a pleasure to see how many of you have come from near and far to join us in this special moment. So some we are missing, but we have them in our hearts. To this new journey then, you had a lot of journeys together, and there is another journey you're starting today. Always be kind to each other, never forget how much you mean to each other, show each other patience, and always listen to each other. Cherish each other and never take love for granted.